what is up, everybody? Hello, welcome to today's review. My name is LeCompton. Today we have got SH Figuarts Kefla. That's really it. Super Saiyan Kefla. I'm sorry, should have specified that. And had her for a while, and honestly, I've seen some not so great things about her. But I can't trust what I see online. That's how WebMD came about. So before we get into this, I want to just show you what to look for. I don't think there's any bootlegs out there, but Goku, can you just...
Hey, me, Goku!
Thank you. So that is what you need to look for. And on the box, you've got this nice green neon color that she is known for. Product sheets on the side here, and then product sheets on the back showing everything she comes with. Looks like a decent amount. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get Kefla out of the box. And there is Kefla out of the box. Looking like she's coming with a decent amount. 3 pairs of interchangeable hands. You got those crossy arms, those cocky crossy arms. Honestly, that's what we gotta call them. And you've got the 2 interchangeable face plates, the red energy ball that she just has to hurl at every single, like, that's her fighting technique, is throwing that red ball. And then back here you've got those nice lemonade, the what is that, strawberry lemonade effects right there with the hands that are connected to it. That's the thing that I really heard the worst stuff about here, so we are going to check that out. But I don't know, I've got positive feelings about her. At first, I used to really like her. After I made this compilation that you're about to see right here, I'm not the biggest fan of her anymore, and it sucks because at first I was like, oh, she awesome. Now, no, she's just a one-note character. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this review. Full articulation for Kefla. I don't know. Is there an L? I think there's an L. Look up about that much. Look down about that much, which is awesome. Love that. Does not have like a neck joint there, so it's all gonna be in the head movements there. Can do a wingspan about like that, and see how I'm like keeping that arm up right there. That ball joint has just let go of life. It won't keep that arm on just because I was wanting to check some things prior to recording here. But you're gonna have a wingspan like that. Can do a, this is where things get a little dicey. All right, it's got that butterfly joint effect like that. She's coming out like there. You do see the sleeves there, so that is nice. She is a single jointed figure in all sense of the word there, so that is a little bit of a bummer. Tamashii Nations usually does that with the female characters. I thought maybe since she's a little bit more bulky, they would have done something different, but I think if we're going to get a Kale, that's who it's going to be saved for. Single jointed arms, as I said, ball joint within the wrist, can curl like that. Oh, look at that girl. Has the ab crunch like that, and then has the most impressive limbo style I have ever seen in my absolute life. What is that? Did you party in the college, in the Saiyan colleges there, Kefla? Because damn, what is going on there? Now I will say that ab crunch there, awesome, but kind of leads to some problems later on, because like it's so like you can get it all the way around. Now you've got that tilt like that, which is God, what abs, okay, sure, maybe. And then of course you can also tilt like so, which is great. So she's very nimble and very actually posable when it comes to the abs there, so I do like that. I didn't really get to go into the tilt there. You got the tilt on the head and then tilt on the head. See how the arm is still trying to come out, girl. You're not doing crossy arms, just leave it alone. Can do a split like that, which is so unimpressive. What is that? Single jointed, no 2.0 body parts at all in the hips there, so that sucks. That really sucks. You're gonna get a, what is that? Is that the gymnastic split we're gonna get? No, that is terrible. It's because that ass, like, oh shit, it's those buns. this is what Shinron was doing before Dragon Ball Super Superhero the movie, was granting Kefla the buns. You've got the single jointed knee, which can do like that. I've heard some problems about the single jointed knee as well, and it's kind of ugly because you've got that ledge right there. She can kick up if we're going to really go into it, about like that. Now, if you turn it sideways, you're gonna get this weird ass kick right there, which sucks. But that's what you're gonna get. Now, as far as the feet go, pretty okay. Can point down like so, point up like yes. Has no real ankle rocker motions there, so that's going to be the ball joint, and the ball joint alone does have, though, some okay toe pivots. Not the greatest I've seen. So honestly, everything when it comes to articulation for Kefla is going to be in the abs. That's the most impressive part about her. Everything else, you're like, what? Why is that? Also, the leg seems to be some type of disjointed. Maybe like one is longer than the other or something, because ever since she's been out of the box, she's standing like that. And I don't know if you can tell it, but it looks like her right leg is shorter. So articulation is for paint apps and sculpting for Kefla. Looking great. Honestly, the hair looks fantastic. You got that green goldish legendary Super Saiyan Kale color to it. The sculpting on the hair looks really good. It is giant, it's big, it's doing what it needs to do, but that could be a detriment in the long run. Now, I want to point out something that is just such a great attention to detail. She actually has the hair tie from when she goes Super Saiyan, so that is really good. I love that. They could have just left that out there, but they didn't. The face looks really good. The smirk is great. It looks very true to the anime. You got those, you got the eyelashes, the eyebrows, and that's pretty much it as far as what's going on there. Portora earrings look great as well. Got a very nice sheen to it, and that's where the impressiveness on the paint apps and sculpting go. On that big ass head. So going down here, the crop tops looks nice. It's nothing going on there. The back there you can actually see some back muscles there, so good for you. The sculpting on the arms is impressive, to say the least here, because normally female figures and arms are just like, they're there. They're not sculpted, but they're there. And this, you can actually see a little bit of a muscle cap and then some biceps going on right there. Do you see a tricep? I don't think so, but it's great. Now, the actual armbands, gold, they're not as gold as I think they should be, but I guess that's gonna work here. You got those Mikasa ass abs there. The sculpting on those look great, and going down here to the back, that looks good as well. You're already looking at it. I might as well look at it some more. That ass that's an ass, okay? That is an ass on a figure, and we're just gonna leave it. Okay, you had your time. Good. Now, switching over here, nothing else is going on, and you've got, I don't know, what are these, sweatpants? Something like that. You've got the gold clasp there at the bottom. The shoes look great, and then you got the sculpting on the bottom there. So you see how that knee just dropped off? That's really it. That's the best part, is I'm going to say hair, sculpting, abs, and ass. That's what you're gonna get. Real quick for accessories, you've got the teeth face for Kefla. Looks good. I can see that the shading on the eyes looks fantastic. The pupils, or I don't know, do Super Saiyans have pupils and irises? I think it's just that big giant irises. Eyelashes look great. The eyebrows are fantastic. You got a little bit of sculpting there in the mouth, and just a tiny separation on the teeth there. That looks really good. The sculpting on the chin looks great as well. Everything on this faceplate is exactly what it needs to be. And there's a slight weird shaped Morty mouth. I'm not gonna call it a Morty mouth. It's an eyebrow furrow, okay? And there is the yelling faceplate for Kefla, looking really good. The irises on this look great as well. You've got a little bit of that Michael Bay lens flare. You've got the eyelashes looking great on all sides. The shape of the eye looks really good. do women have Morty mouths? I don't think so. I guess not. Some type of weird sort of something. I do like the attention to detail that the eyes are not the same as when it comes to the squinting. That looks great. The mouth looks great. You got the differentiation in there. You got the tongue and then the dark part. The teeth looks really good. And then the sculpting of the mouth itself looks great as well. Also, Portera. Ooh, shiny. Literally, Kefla's effect looks like the top of a dum-dum sucker. So you've got the, I don't know what this is called, like maybe an eraser ball, something like that. Probably something cheesy because I feel like she's not really good at making up moves. The sculpting on it does look good, and I do like the fact that, of course, you're going to get the ball right there and then the actual peg on the hand that's going to hold it. So you're gonna have some decent range of poses for this. And here we got the buzzsaw effects, or that really just that thing that gave Goku the most Tony Hawk Pro Skater thing that he ever did in his life. You've got the blade effects there, and they look like candy suckers, but honestly, they're really cool effects. And if you do them right, like I don't want to like brag or anything, but if you do them right and you have the actual arms up like that to where they don't bend down, yes, they're effects, so they're a little heavy, so you got to be a little bit more strategic about it there. They are going to hold up. You've just got to do it the right way. And also, see that? That's blood. That is blood right there, and these shits are sharp as, hey, it's me, Goku. Oh my god, it's insane how sharp they are. I went to go get them out and I was pierced. But I gotta say, the sculpting on the effects do look really good, and then I love the translucency of the effects there. Very candy-like. It makes me kind of want a mint of some sort, maybe a strawberry lemonade mint. But yeah, I like them. Somewhere out there, my Kefla has no hands, but she does have a pointy hand, a weird little cuppy hand. You've got the two key blast hands, some more angry, aggressive, like hands, and then the one peg hand. Of course, the cocky crossy arms. So a decent amount and a good variety, I would say. So Kefla stands at about, what is that? Around 14 centimeters with that giant ass hair, and then going all the way down to 11.5 centimeters, and then what is that? 4.5 inches at the forehead, and then translates to around 5 3/4 inches with that giant ass hair. So seems right, but of course we've got to see her with her Tournament of Power contestants, along with the half of the inspiration from Kefla. And there is Kefla with the rest of her Tournament of Power people, and then that half of inspiration that we've got. We've got Golden Frieza, the event exclusive. We got Maniacal Fits Ultimate Gohan, which you can find the review up there about how I feel about that. You've got the Omen. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna call it Omen because it sounds so much cooler. Omen. Ultra Instinct Goku, event exclusive right there. And then over to the far right, you've got the original release of Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. And I gotta say, Kefla is exactly where she needs to be. Like right at the shoulders of Goku, and then basically right on the jewel part of Broly there. So that is fantastic. Love that they actually nailed the scaling on this. With that being said, will Kefla be able to back up that cocky attitude and receive the coveted got to freaking have an award, or will she be all bark and no bite? Find out after this short break.
光るドラゴンボトル付き最強セットじゃ。ケンタッキーで so good。
Ladies and gentle collectors, are you entertained? What are you thinking about Kefla, Super Saiyan Kefla? The cocky fusion. Oh, well, okay, so Vegito is super cocky. Maybe it's the Potara that makes people super cocky. I don't know. I like Vegito. She's alright, okay? She's alright. So, what are you thinking? Because my thoughts, my opinions here. I don't think she's as bad as everyone says she is. I think she is a fun figure. She does have her detriments, her things that are keeping her from the greatness, and I want to go into that. Accessories, they're great. This lemonade, the strawberry lemonade mint blade thing going on there is fantastic. Love it so much. It's such a cool effect, and I don't have a problem with it. Like, it stays up there exactly as it needs to, and it's really not that heavy, and it's very easy to get on. The other effect, the dum-dum sucker head there, it's fine. It's great. It's the articulation is what gets it for me. And when I say articulation, yes, she is a single jointed figure on pretty much every single part of her. She's only got one neck joint. She has single arms, and she doesn't even, okay, she has a little bit of butterfly joints, but she does not have bicep swivel, nor does she have like a thigh cut that really lets you get into that kicking pose. Her ab crunch makes up for a decent amount of that. You can put in a lot of cool kicking poses or punching poses or power poses, especially this pose right here. Like, if it was straight and it couldn't go in limbo style, it would be a very boring pose. But since you're like that, it's a lot cooler. The hands, they're pretty cool. The face plates, I think they do what they need to. I'm gonna say this as I say for every single Tamashii Nations review: give me a pain face. This girl is on cloud 9 for a little bit, and then she starts getting her ass kicked and handed to her by Saiyan Goku. Give me some type of face like that. I know that doesn't happen normally, but I would like for them to change the norm. I think Jiren's the only one that we've gotten so far. So my rating scale with this is hate it, like it, love it, got to freaking have it. And I am so hard pressed to say what this is, because it's definitely in the like it, love it phase, in the categories, that tier for me. But I've had a decent amount of time with her. Those knees are god-awful horrible. That weird ledge thing that goes on when you're bending it, terrible, ugly. And when you're saying stuff like that, it makes you want to put it in the like it category. It is close to a love it for me, but it's not there. It's not a bad figure by any means. I feel like this figure has gotten a lot of hate online, and I can see the points, but I don't think it's as glaring as everybody says. So, I'm sorry, Kefla. It's gonna go into the like it for me. So let me know in the comments below if you agree, if you think I'm being too nice, if you hate the crap, or if you think she's a lot better than I'm giving her credit for. Let me know in the comments below. Would love to hear your opinions. If you want to see what Kefla can do in those Dragon Ball Legend little compilation things that I like to throw at every once in a while, make sure and head on over to LeCompton _ on Instagram. Give me a like, love, follow, whatever you got to do. You know the drill. Stay tuned for next week. It is time. My boy Vegeta has got confirmation. Yes, it's superhero Vegeta, but I'm still excited because his faceplates look fantastic. I don't like the yoga shirt, but we'll see. So stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you so much for watching this, and until next time, Compton out.